people called her America's most powerful undergrad. On Saturday, 40-year-old South Dakota Congresswoman Kristi Noem finally finished college.
Whit Johnson has a story of her unconventional path as a graduate and a lawmaker.
While it's not uncommon for a member of Congress to speak at a graduation, they don't usually earn their bachelor's degree in political science on the same day. But South Dakota's Kristi Noem is used to taking a different path.
Who's going to bail out my kids someday? The only thing I'm not in favor of is increasing tax rates.
Considered a rising star in the Republican Party, she was elected in 2010 as the GOP took control of the House.
This is my 3 kids on horses.
But her story begins 1,500 miles outside of Washington, back home on the family ranch, where this farm girl, mother of 3, business owner, and politician, learned to multitask at the highest level. Despite her success, she never finished college. Dropped out at age 22 after her father was killed in a tragic farming accident.
It turned our whole lives upside down. He was the guy who could do anything. I remember going to bed that night thinking, I have no idea what tomorrow looks like because he's not here.
She left school to help run the family business, but eventually got the bug for politics, becoming a state lawmaker in 2006. 2 years later, she started taking classes again, most of them online. By the time she got to Washington, 92% of her colleagues in the House and all but 1 senator had college degrees.
That was one thing about coming here to Washington, D.C. I never felt insecure about my education. I felt like I'd been through the school of hard knocks.
Saturday's graduation from South Dakota State University was 5 years in the making. Her oldest daughter, Cassidy, will graduate from high school later this week.
And if your dad could see you today?
I think he'd think I was crazy. Because today I'm serving in Congress, and that's something that I never really talked about doing before. You know, he was the one who raised us to always see an opportunity and to say yes.
That attitude has also helped her navigate the bitter politics on Capitol Hill. When she voted to raise the debt ceiling in August, Noem was blasted by some in the Tea Party, prompting a possible primary challenge from the right.
Has this fight been worth it? We got sent here with a referendum from the people in this country that said go there and change things.
From the left, Democrats hoping to foil her re-election think Matt Varilek has a chance to beat her in November. But Noem says she is laser focused.
And these are the reminders.
Oh, absolutely. This is life. This is real life. What happens here in Washington, D.C. isn't real life. This is policy and working to get things done. But then I go home to the reason that I get out of bed every day.
The same reason she went back to school, something she says her father would have been proud of. For CBS This Morning, Whit Johnson, Washington.
Nice story.
Really nice. She said Dad may think she's crazy. I agree with Whit. Dad would be very proud. Like her very much.
Yeah. And I love the idea of you're never too old to finish your education.
I was thinking that too. And they always say, Charlie, education is something you can never take away from you.